On Art House today, we'll see children take the stage to perform an American epic musical hit. Then we see a group exhibition at the Thought Pyramid Center. That and more on this week's episode of the program. Great to have you join us. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Let's quickly take these arty quotes from two literary icons, and I'll be right back with the details.
An artist has only his dreams. He has no power. We fall, all casualties of the war, because we cannot hear each other speak, because eyes have ceased to see the face from the crowd.
The Thought Pyramid Center in Lagos opens its doors for this group exhibition of paintings and drawings in a show tagged "The Future is Now." Artists from various backgrounds come together to display their works of art in this exhibition at the Thought Pyramid Art Center in Lagos.
It's a themed exhibition to talk about acting now. So whatever we do now then affects the future. So whatever actions we take now can birth a better future if you work towards the good.
There are 4 artists exhibiting: ORLU, OZANGE, Elizabeth EKPETORSON, AKINTOMIDE, ALUKO, and Brown DODD. Some of them explain what they've brought here.
One of my works titled Will You Be My? Will You Be My is inspired by the idea of proposing to a woman, okay? In these days, we have to know how to do it right, how to propose or approach a woman rightly. So Will You Be My is a work of art that helps us to understand that a man has to do it right by going down on his knees and proposing rightly to a woman.
You and I have various belief systems, but I believe that we all, no matter our beliefs, we should give room to listen to the other person's thoughts. Because when you listen to the other person, it gives you room to be universal in your thinking. It gives you room to be universal in your understanding of the world. So my usage of the blue in his beds, in the deep set thoughts, is because you might say, okay, the normal bed is black, the normal bed is red, the normal bed is brown, but it's never blue. But I want you to be dissuaded. I want you to step away from that conventional belief that, okay, this must be this, a print must be black or white. You must be able to think beyond how you see things. You should look at other people's perspective. The fact that you see a 9 drawn on the floor and you are seeing 9 and I'm seeing 6, it doesn't mean either one of us is wrong, but it's just a difference in perspective. So by the time we understand that, we see a growth in our political system, in our educational system, when we embrace other people's views.
Look down deep. The future is now. You know, when you look at that work, it's an expression, a facial expression, telling us or showing us how angry the work is, and how she wants to move to the top, how she wants to take what belongs to her by herself, not by the government, because we all believe the government need to provide for us to move ahead, but no.
I don't think it is something that it's not appropriate for a child underage to be forced into marriage for certain reasons. There was a thing I read about the adopted girls being forced into marriage. I was really sad. There was no way I could do something about it. This is just the means I have to talk about it, and if it is possible to affect the stopping and curbing of the situation, I'll be so glad. So it's basically the betrothal talks about the unwillingness of the subject in the painting to partake in the ceremony.
And the organizers talk about why this is a Generation Next project. Having displayed exhibits from the masters, it's time to start encouraging younger hands.
It has been a while that everything, right from independence, that everything we want has been handed to us by our elders who have been promising us change, and the change still hasn't come. We're tired of waiting. They are tired of waiting. I am tired of waiting, and I am sure you are tired of waiting. They have decided to take matters into their hands, but this time around, by also creating employment for themselves, because they are painting, they are self-employed, they are self-reliant. We need the change. This is the change.
This time, these artists are focusing on drawing and painting, showing dexterity in their interpretations.
I work outside the box. I don't usually use I would call them the traditional materials, the oil on canvas, pastel on canvas. I try to create art from that thing which was not meant for art ordinarily. For example, if I go to a place where I cannot find art materials as an artist, won't I work? I will. So I go into my environment and search for those things I can use to create art. And I make art out of them. That's what makes my work unique.
I use charcoal and pastel. And charcoal for me, I use it because it is reversible. And the rich dark tones is something I really like because it emphasizes light, and light alone exaggerates mood, which is what I like to put in my words. My own feelings, I try to dispense. So when it talks to you, then I've done my bit as an artist.
Despite bringing their diverse emotions into one room, they also learn a few things along the way as they climb up the ladder of success.
So my sister's protector, it's a work I really cherish a lot. You know, it's about how we could be protective to ourselves, how we could carry ourselves along, how we should move to the top, all of us. Because if you are my friend and I am at the top, you are not at the top, we may not have this understanding. Our mentality, our ideas will be low, will not flow. So my sister's protector, I'm not just talking about the sister as in the sister there. I'm talking about how we should pull together, how we should grow together, make things out together. The artist should know that now is the time we grow together. Now is the time we pull together, we move together, we do everything we want to do together and achieve whatever we want to achieve.
Whatever I do now affects tomorrow. Like an old saying, our smile of today tends to be our wrinkles of tomorrow. So whatever we do now affects our tomorrow. So if we start putting more effort into the good, we get better to be best. So that's just my own quota.
No matter the path you choose in your life, choose the path that will lead to a positive change. Effect a positive change as a youth. Don't choose that change tomorrow. Choose it now, because the future is now.
And for the Thought Pyramid Center, they are anxious to nurture budding artists who are passionate about their craft.